Everyone thinks that sincerity is a good quality, but very few people understand that excessive honesty can sometimes make you appear weak, or even make you a target. The Stoics used to say, "Words are your servant until they leave your mouth. Once they are spoken, you become their servant." There are moments in life when staying silent is wiser than speaking the truth. Some truths, some secrets are only safe within you. In this video, I'll show you 5 crucial secrets you must keep to avoid being struck in life, to protect yourself from harm. What are these secrets? Watch until the end to find out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. If you're ready, let's begin. Let's start with the first secret. Don't share your plans with everyone. Everyone has a path in life. This path is the road of your desires. But one of the most dangerous steps on this path is telling everyone everything. Sometimes we think that sharing our plans will make us more responsible or motivated. But more often than not, it has the opposite effect. The more you talk, the less you act. It's as if every sentence you speak pushes you one step back, because your mind starts behaving as if you've already achieved success. You're still at the beginning, but other people's reactions can make you stall halfway. Never forget this. Not everyone wants to see you succeed. Some will listen to you with a smile, but inside, a silent envy or quiet desire lingers. I hope they fail. These people won't stop you directly, but they sow seeds of doubt. Are you sure this will work? Many others are already doing this in the market. It doesn't seem like your thing. They try to make you question yourself, and without realizing it, you lose confidence. A plan, an idea, a goal, it no longer shines like it did before. The Stoics said, "Work quietly, let the results speak for you." This is not just a beautiful aphorism, it's a life strategy, because calmness protects you and silence strengthens you. Your plans grow in silence, not in the spotlight. To make this clearer, let me give an example. Imagine you've wanted to start your own business for a long time. You have a plan, an idea, but you're still in the early stages. One day you talk about it with your friends. One of them says, "Bro, there are already too many people in this field. You'll lose money." Another adds, "I'm sure, but you don't have that much experience." At first you smile, but when you get home in the evening, doubt gnaws at you. You start thinking about their opinions instead of your plan. Days pass, and eventually you put that idea aside. Now imagine you never told anyone about the same plan. You work quietly, silently, alone. Show it only when you've achieved the first result. Then no one will be able to say it won't work, because by then you will already be in the done stage. Marcus Aurelius used to say, "If you know something is worthwhile, do it without needing others' approval." That is the truth. The more a person hunts for validation, the more they lose their freedom. Sharing your plans is sometimes just a way of seeking approval, as if you're waiting for others to tell you, "Yes, you're on the right track." But Stoic thought sees that as weakness. A wise person believes in their path, even if they must walk it alone. There's an interesting paradox between speaking and doing. When you say something out loud, your brain begins to treat it as if it's already accomplished. A sense of reward appears and motivation drops. In other words, the more you say, "I will make this happen," the more your brain deceives you into feeling you've already done it, which brings comfort and drains energy. As a result, talking pulls you away from doing. A truly wise person understands this mechanism. They work while no one knows. And one day when people ask, "When did you do this?" he simply smiles, because he knows silence is the most powerful answer. I understand that the desire to share your plans is natural. We're human. We want to share. But remember, the more you talk, the less you do. Sometimes silence is the shield that protects your plans. Work quietly, rise quietly, and let your results speak for you. The second secret is, always keep your weak points hidden. To break someone, it's not necessary to strike their strengths. Hitting their weak spot is enough. This is the darkest but truest side of human nature. Sometimes you feel like being sincere with someone. You open up, tell them about your fears and past wounds. You think they will understand and stand by you. But one day you discover that what you told them has been used against you like a weapon. This is life's harsh lesson. Not everyone can carry your pain. Many may be ready to listen, but very few truly want to understand. The Stoics said, not everyone needs to know your pain, because everyone you share your pain with will test you. Some will genuinely try to understand. Others will use that pain against you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, if you do not want to hand a weapon to your enemy, deprive them of the opportunity to learn your weaknesses. This is not just wise wording. It's a strategy for self-protection. Someone who knows your inner world can gain power over you. That is why for the Stoics, silence was both defense and a form of strength. Let's look at the psychological side. Human nature is interesting. Someone who knows your sorrow, fear, and trauma has found the easiest way to manipulate you. They know when and how you will react. Therefore, opening up to everyone is like opening your home's door to a stranger. You don't know who will enter or what they will take. If someone knows your fears, they can calm you when it suits them or provoke you when it helps them. That takes you out of being a free person. And the central goal of Stoic philosophy was freedom, emotional freedom. Epictetus said, it is not the event that breaks you, but your reaction to it. If you don't want others to strike you, don't show them your strike point. Be silent. Let what wounds or scares you remain known only to you. This silence is your shield. Hiding your weak point is not dishonesty. It's an instinct to protect yourself. Because the world is not always full of understanding. Sometimes the person who listens isn't trying to understand. They're trying to read you. That is why the Stoic asks when speaking, who am I empowering with these words? To whom am I opening up? The third secret, don't show your emotions to everyone. Every person carries an invisible world within them. Joys, fears, longings, regrets, and this world is so delicate that opening it to everyone is like opening the door of your soul in the middle of the street. We know that sometimes so many feelings build up inside us that we want to share them. We think, maybe if I tell someone I'll feel lighter, but often we forget. Not every ear brings understanding. Some people listen to you but not to truly understand. They observe your inner world only to use it against you one day. The Stoics knew this very well. That is why they said, to control your emotions is to control your life. Because the moment you show your emotions to everyone, you are no longer fully in control of yourself. The person who sees your emotions can also control your reactions. When you are sad, they rejoice. When you are happy, they envy. Sometimes this happens quietly, sometimes openly. But in both cases, showing your emotions makes you an open target. Sometimes people cannot even accept your smile. They feel uncomfortable seeing you happy. Life holds a paradox. Some people hate you not because they love you, but because they cannot break you. That is why you must learn to experience both joy and sorrow quietly. When you display your joy too much, some may dismiss it. When you display your sorrow too much, some may draw strength from it. The safest place is a calm center. There neither your joy betrays you to others, nor your sorrow makes you appear weak. Hiding your emotions is not hypocrisy. It is an instinct for self-protection. Every emotion carries energy. Whoever you share it with receives that energy. Some draw power from your energy, others drain it from you. That is why a wise person knows that emotional discipline is the shield of the soul. For the Stoics, this did not mean being emotionless. They felt pain, joy, anger, fear, but the difference is they controlled their emotions. The emotions did not control them. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not hide your emotions, but do not let them rule you either. Your feelings make you human, but letting everyone see them makes you vulnerable." The strongest people are those who appear calm, because inside them there is a storm, yet they manage it silently. Calmness is not coldness. It is the highest form of protecting your energy, mind, and spirit. The fourth secret: never share your past with anyone. Every person has a past. Some of us live with a quiet past, others with a stormy one. That past is the sum of life's lessons, the pains you've endured, and the experiences you've gained. But often we forget that this past is valuable only to us. Others do not understand it, and sometimes they misinterpret it. Imagine if everyone knew all the mistakes you made and the pain you suffered in your youth. For you, those mistakes are lessons. For others, they could be weapons. Sometimes someone who wants to break you will use your past against you. One mistake, one wrong decision, and suddenly you are an open target. The Stoics said, "The past is a lesson for you, but you are not obliged to share it." This is a deep philosophical truth, because the past belongs only to you, and sharing it is not always safe. Every time you share it, you give away a part of yourself, handing it over to someone else's control. Sharing your past also makes you vulnerable. Sometimes you want to be sincere, to open yourself to others. But remember, some listen not to understand, but to take advantage of your weaknesses. In such moments, the line between who truly knows you and who can use that knowledge against you becomes very thin. Imagine telling a coworker about the mistakes you made in your youth. Years later, that information is used against you, and you never expected it. This shows that you should never share the experiences of your past with anyone. Sharing your past also causes a loss of energy. When you talk about it, your energy, emotions, and focus are placed in the hands of others. When you keep it silent, all the power remains within you. Every pain, every lesson shapes you and increases your strength. For the Stoics, the past was only a source of lessons and experience. They never openly displayed it, yet they drew strength from it every day. Talking about your past can reveal your weaknesses, but keeping it inside protects you and preserves your stability. Sometimes sharing the past brings comfort, but silence gives more power, because staying silent means both protecting yourself and not becoming an open target for others. Being able to handle the weight of your past within yourself without showing it to anyone is true inner strength. We must also remember, the past cannot be changed, but we have full control over our future. Your past can shape others' perception of you, but if you do not share it, the power and mystery about you remain only with yourself. The Stoics said, "The past does not define you, but how you carry it shapes you." Your past exists not to show your weakness, but to strengthen you. Not everyone needs to know it. It is enough for you to understand it. Sometimes silence is the greatest defense. Sometimes silence is your strongest secret. Even loved ones, friends, and close ones may not fully understand your past. But by remaining silent, you protect yourself and preserve your strength. As long as you do not share your past, no one can turn it into a weapon against you. The fifth secret: do not talk about your financial situation. Money is both a tool and a test in human life. It reveals people's intentions, character, and even friendship or enmity. Sometimes people like you for your money, Sometimes they despise you for your lack of it. It's a delicate balance. How much you earn and how you use it can both attract and repel people. Think, if you share your earnings with everyone, many different reactions will arise. Some will congratulate you, but others will envy you. Some quietly with a smile will begin to plot against you. If you have little money, they underestimate you. If you have much, they try to exploit you. In both cases, caution is necessary. In Stoic philosophy, money is merely a tool, not a goal. Marcus Aurelius said, "Money shows your character, but it does not make you good or bad." Practical life, however, shows that money creates both power and targets in the eyes of others. If you openly display your earnings and wealth, it draws attention and creates risk. The wisest path is to remain calm and develop quietly. Displaying luxury and wealth often attracts malicious and toxic intentions. Imagine a table. People smile at you, but inwardly they envy you. Some see you as a friend, but their goal is only to benefit from your wealth. Others see you as a rival and plan to gain an advantage when you are weak. For the Stoics, the truth was simple. Power and wealth lie in silence and action. It is important to create, not to show. Increase your wealth quietly without display. True richness is the wealth that others do not see. Imagine, there is a businessman who is very wealthy, but everyone knows his earnings. Some approach him as friends, but secretly try to manipulate him. If he had kept his earnings and wealth silent, he would neither attract unnecessary attention nor be exploited, because silence and secrecy are your greatest defense. Money can both bring people closer and push them away. That is why talking about your financial situation can sometimes mean dividing your power, and other times creating risk. The wisest approach is to develop quietly, avoid showing off your wealth, and protect your inner stability. The Stoics knew this well. True power is not in wealth itself, but in how it is managed. The more you display it, the more those around you will try to interfere. The less you show, the more respect you will earn. Thus, one of the greatest ways to protect yourself in life is to keep your secrets wisely. You are not obliged to share your plans with everyone. Share your weaknesses, emotions, and past only with those you truly trust. Share your inner thoughts in measured ways, and do not flaunt your financial situation. Life is sometimes filled with invisible weapons. Remaining silent, being cautious, and protecting your inner strength not only keeps you safe, but also gives you the greatest opportunity for personal growth. Remember, silence is your friend. It protects you, strengthens your thoughts, and frees you from the influence of others. Every secret and every measured action gives you inner discipline and stability. By applying these principles in life, you not only strengthen yourself, but also impress those around you with your silence, focus, and energy. If this video was useful to you, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share it with your friends. Knowledge grows when shared, but keeping your secrets wisely gives you power. See you in the next video.